See yourself the way you want any man to see you. Word. See yourself the way. Talk again. Think about it. Like, are you your spec? Thank you.
Are you your spec? You will be waiting, always looking. Is this the man? Is this the one?
Just enjoy your life.
Just enjoy your life.
Flow. You can't keep praying, God bless me, and you're not working. What will He bless?
Obioroma Oreva Ogene 2023.
Period.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laifa and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. So I have a very special guest on my channel today. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hi guys, my name is Oreva of Revysbeauty. I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos.
So usually when I do videos on my channel, people always say I should introduce them and tell you guys how we know each other. So Oreva, do you want to tell them or should I?
Maybe you should tell them, it's your channel.
So Oreva used to be a student of mine.
Yeah.
Then she worked with me for like a year, 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. So we went from boss employee to friends to sisters. So right now we are what?
Sisters.
Why are you saying it like I forced you to say it? So yeah, we are sisters now, and we just came from an event right now, an all-white party, hence why we're rocking
dressed in white.
While we're looking dreamy. Are you shy?
No.
You're shy. I think so. So I asked some questions on Instagram. Like I said, this video was actually supposed to be for me, but I was like, let me film it to Oreva, it's more fun. So I asked some questions on Instagram, and I'm going to be asking both of us.
Okay.
Yes. Are you in a serious relationship?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Of course, I'm married.
Oreva is married with 2 amazing kids, a boy and a girl. This is a yummy mommy of 2.
Answer is
I'm waiting for you. You know, I feel like people are always asking me this question, like always. Like there's never a Q&A that I ask that they don't ask you about relationship. I love you guys, and I'm very open on my channel, but like there's some things that I just want to keep to myself.
Yeah, let's not tell them.
You will know when you know. Like you will know when you know. Just be patient, okay? Okay, so there's a good question here. What are the important life lessons that you learned in your 20s? You should answer them because you just got to the 3rd floor. So tell them.
I think my important lessons I learned during my 20s was don't force things. Or don't rush things. Be patient, and because timing is perfect. So if it's not happening for you now, it's not the right time. Don't force things. That's like
the major thing. God makes things beautiful in His time. And the thing is that sometimes you're not even ready for that thing you're praying for. And the worst thing that you want is for an opportunity to come when you've not built capacity.
Ready, you're not prepared
for that opportunity, because you just waste it.
I'm telling you.
You just waste that opportunity, and for that opportunity to come back again might take a long time.
It takes a while.
Yeah. I've done a series of videos like this in the past. Maybe I'll link one here. Like I have so many.
Tell us some.
I think the biggest thing I learned is creating boundaries and not being a people pleaser. Like when I was growing up, I was such a people pleaser. Like
you say yes to everything.
Yes, and that's not,
even though it's not convenient.
Exactly, and because I don't want to hurt someone else's feelings, I'll displease myself to please other people. And I found that for the most part, people were not even willing to do the same. So I found myself always at the giving, and not receiving. And one other major thing that I learned is communication. Like before, I didn't used to express how I felt about different situations and how it made me feel. I'll just keep bottling it up, and I will explode one day. Like it might just be something little so that might get me off the edge.
Pile up of
exactly.
I feel like I still do that.
That's why I kind of said it. That's one bad thing about nice people.
I'm telling you.
It doesn't mean you're not nice. You're taking care of yourself the way you take care of the next person. Just imagine that. I'm always saying this. Imagine that you're someone else. Like even when you say things about yourself, I'm like, imagine that someone else just said this thing too. How does it sound in your ear if you say it to someone else? You are someone else. So yeah, those are important life lessons that you should learn in your 20s, because like your mental health is so important. It affects every other thing that you do. So like you need to take care of
your mental health.
Oh, somebody asked me, when is Life Luxury coming back? I feel like you need to do a relaunch. Guys, Life Luxury is coming back
soon. Watch out.
Oh,
we branding.
Yeah, it's coming back better. Princess asked advice for a 24-year-old lady trying to figure out her life and who to call a friend. Basically, friendship.
See that thing, friendship. It just takes the grace of God to be honest, just when you're praying every day, pray for God to give you a friend. Someone that is willing to go an extra mile for you, because to be honest, this adulthood, a lot of, let's say, fake friends.
Yes.
A lot of fake friends, and basically just pray to God for God to give you friends that are good friends.
Like the Bible even says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. The people you surround yourself with is very important. Like iron sharpeneth iron.
Yeah.
If it's not iron sharpening you, if it's something blunt, and you're becoming blunt.
Yeah.
Even though people say, oh, I'm above peer pressure, the honest truth is, if you are surrounding yourself with people that maybe they do something, for instance, and today you're like, this thing is not good, tomorrow they are doing it, you still keep saying this thing is not good. Somehow
you try it one day.
Yes, you it will not be like, this thing is not so bad. Like it comes in form of changing of your mentality. Like maybe your mentality concerning something was this way before, and then because now your friends are doing it, doesn't seem like a big deal anymore. Your mind starts to shift and starts to accept. Exactly. The people you surround yourself with is very, very important. Yeah. Please, can you share your makeup journey and how it has helped you grow financially? I'm going to let Oreva answer this one because you guys already know my journey and my story. So let's hear someone else's perspective.
Makeup journey. First off, if anyone had told me that I'll be a makeup artist, I'm like, that's not true. It has never been my dream to be a makeup artist. I became a makeup artist because there was no job in Nigeria. I got pregnant and pregnancy hormone and all, so I quit my job, and while I was looking for another job, I stumbled upon Life's channel on YouTube and paid her a visit. She came with her sister, a friend, and my son, like you. So I trained with her, interned with her. I became her staff. I became passionate about makeup because of course, I learned from the best. I see how, that's true now. I see how passionate, how the energy she puts into makeup, how passionate she was about makeup. And I also saw how money was coming in. So, makeup is actually a lucrative job. If you know your onion, if you know what you're doing, trust me, you will make money from makeup. As long as you know what you're doing and you get the right clients.
I feel like there's money in anything. The way you package yourself, like she said, you have to know your onion. If you work on your skill consistently, if you consistently keep working on your skill
and you
put value, people will pay. People will pay well, and you need to put yourself far above others. Like, what makes you different? Why should they come to you and not the next makeup artist? Guys, I see a lot of questions. Are you guys telling me I haven't been consistent on YouTube, and I apologize. I've been working on a lot of things that you guys will know very soon. So it's been taking a lot of my time, but I will be back very soon.
Back and strong.
Yep. Someone asked, do you get depressed? If yes, how do you deal with it? I used to. A lot, like a little thing just... Or maybe let me know is the word depressed. Depressed is very strong word. There are a few times in my life I've gotten depressed. I've said this a lot on my channel. One of the major times I got depressed was in my 25th year. I feel like I said this story so many times, but like, in case you're new to my channel, like, I felt like I wasn't where I was meant to be. Like, other people had gone ahead of me and I was still stuck where I was, and I didn't have money. I felt like I didn't even have friends at that point in time. I just felt like life was just happening and I wasn't happening to life.
Stuck.
I was just stuck and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do makeup, but like makeup wasn't paying at all. Like 2 months would go by, not a single client. I just felt like I didn't have a purpose in life, and that was a very low point for me. And when you're at your lowest point, you tend to do stupid things that you end up regretting. But the important thing is to forgive yourself. That, like, it can hold you back if you keep holding on to your past failures. It will prevent you from achieving the better future that you can achieve, because you are still stuck in regrets of your past. But like, I've just come to realize that having a firm foundation in Christ helps you to not get to that feeling of depression. Life is ups and downs. Like, the Bible did not say, God did not say trials will not come. Trials will come. But He has told you that even when those trials come, He's with you. He's always with you. Always. So when you are deeply rooted in the Word, when not just going to church on Sunday, like Bible study, like actually study the Word of God and know what God says concerning your situation. Like, I have a Bible app that I always recommend on this channel. Maybe I'll leave it on the screen. If you are, for example, waiting on God for finances, just search finances, and every chapter or verse in the Bible that relates to finances will pop up. So you use all those things to hold on in your time of waiting.
Keep your hope alive.
Exactly, with the Word of God. Exactly. It's your mindset. The mind is a very powerful tool. Like, if you are feeling it with, I'm so broke, oh, this person is doing well, comparing yourself. It's what you fill your mind with. That's what your reality will be. Fill your mind with positive things. Fill your mind with, I'm the head and not the tail. No matter what people are saying, even if people are declaring there's a casting down, you are declaring there's a lifting up. Like, what you pour into your mind determines how your reality will be. I can't remember the last time I was sad. It's not like my life is great. It's not like my life is perfect. Rather, my life is great. It's not like my life is perfect. I have my own trials. I have my own demons. But I'm happy because I just know that the future is bright. It doesn't matter what my bank account is looking like. My Father in heaven is the owner of every. What do I need that you will not give to me? That's just what has helped me personally.
It's actually very difficult to keep. It's actually very when you are like in that state of depression, like things are not working for you. It's very difficult. It's easier said than done actually.
Yes, it is.
But you have to pray for God to give you that grace to see yourself the way He sees you.
My smart friend. Your head is hot. Oh yeah, it's flowing, overflow. This next question is a question that people are always asking me. Will you ever relocate abroad or ever again or be Roma?
Me? This country will not fall in Jesus' name, but
it will not.
If the country is falling, my guys, I dare here. I know, I see. Hey, God. Never say never, sha. But right now, if you ask me to relocate, I don't see myself relocating.
Like, when I say this thing, people just look at me like I'm weird. Like, you don't want to jackpot. I'm not where. Like, anywhere I go, God to make room for me in that land. It's not about location. I'm doing well here. Even if I go to Canada, I'll do well. Even if I go anywhere I go, I will do well. But I feel like I'm doing well here.
Where are you going to?
That's what I was saying about mindset. If you believe in your heart that it's not work for you in Nigeria will not work for you. Me, I believe that Nigeria will work for me.
I'd rather make all the money I need to make in Nigeria and travel and spend and travel tour, like go on a tour and not leave my family, my friends. Start my life over again.
You start making new friends from scratch.
I don't know how you guys
are doing adapt to that, a new lifestyle, a new. No, I can't. I'll not be far from my family. Even I'll not see my family like 5 years, 10 years. Hey, I can't even imagine not seeing my family for 5-10 years. I'm very, very, very okay here. When is the big day? When are you marrying? It's like people are privy to inside information that I'm not aware of. I don't know. We need another details of your YouTube setup. I've said this too many times. Like, it's always in my description box. Always there. I use a Canon EOS R 100mm lens, YN216 lights on either side of us, and then a reflector underneath us. That's all.
Just basic setup.
Very basic setup. I don't do too much because I'm a one-man film crew, so I can't be doing too much. Reva, as the married, experienced woman that you are, what advice do you have for ladies who have never dated before and want to enter the dating pool? Tell us. We want to know.
Invest in yourself. No man wants to carry any baggage. Is it baggage or luggage?
Empty vessel.
Basically, just invest in yourself. Love yourself. No one, you don't want
self-love.
Yes. See yourself the way you want any man to see you.
Word. See yourself the way. Talk again.
You want any man to see you.
Obiorama or Reva Ogene 2023.
Period.
Like people always say this thing, but really think about it. Like, are you your spec?
Thank you.
Are you your spec?
Will you date yourself?
Will you date yourself?
That's the question.
Like, what you want.
So build yourself for that future bae. And
don't just be waiting. That thing, I'm telling you from experience, so it doesn't work. You will be waiting, always looking. Is this the man? Is this the one? Will I see him today? It's when you're not thinking about it.
Just enjoy your life.
Just enjoy your life. Flow. So this one is another makeup artist related question. Please, can you tell us how to get clients, or how I can put myself out there as a professional anyway?
Firstly, you have to put your content out there.
Very important.
Very important. Clients will not just come and see empty page. How would they book you? Even till now, if you know me, I'm a shoot master. I do shoot 2-4-7.
Back. Quality shoot.
Because that's how clients book me. That's what they see that makes them book me. So yeah, invest in your craft, number one. Make sure you put out quality content out there. And trust me, your clients are watching. You feel they are not watching, but they are watching. And
even if they don't want to book it today, they've had the mental notes, they've even saved that content. When I'm ready to use the services, this is who I will book.
Yeah.
And another thing is, when you have clients, when the clients start coming in, give them a good experience that will make them want to refer you to someone else
and
come back here. Exactly. How do you do this firstborn thing effortlessly? Because it's a lot. Do I do it effortlessly?
Yes, actually.
I do. I just saying it on camera.
No, yeah.
It's a lot, so it's actually a lot, especially when I was younger. Lydia and I have been saying we're going to do this video. We're supposed to do it tomorrow.
Lydia is firstborn.
Yeah. We're supposed to do it tomorrow. I don't know. This one is baby of the house. This one is enjoying.
I know.
Like, we say we're going to do it tomorrow. I don't know whether that will still be possible because she's leaving it the day after tomorrow, but keep an eye out for that video. It's a lot, if we're being very honest. It's a lot. It takes the grace of God to do it effortlessly, like you guys see.
Do you ever wish you were last child?
So many times. But I thank God that people think it's effortless. I think I've just gotten used to it. That's why it looks effortless.
You don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
Okay, you're already the first child.
It's not good to do. You have to still do what the firstborn is supposed to do. This question is for Dobra. Does she train people on hairstyling? Yes, she does. Her Instagram is styled by Dobra. So please go check her out. When should we expect a new vlog? A new vlog is coming out. We had a nice week and I vlogged. So that should be up on Sunday. Please kindly tell me all that made you a successful lady now.
Now God.
A million little things. And yes, of course, now God, because it's God's grace. Because sometimes when I think about it, like, people tell me, oh my God, you're so humble. But like, now God though. Not be me, because there are so many makeup artists out there, there are so many YouTubers out there, there are so many influencers out there, so what makes me different? I
also feel like people say you're so humble. You have to be intentional. It's very easy to be proud if you are where life is. So you have to be very intentional to be like, okay, this where I am right now is not by my power, it's by God's grace. Even if your shoulder is bring it down.
Bring it down, like it should even be a prayer point.
From up there, give me the grace to be humble.
Yep. What is your advice for someone that still can't find her talent or her skill? This thing is more common than you think. When I was younger, even at 25, I still had not figured out what I wanted to do in my life. I still hadn't figured out my purpose. I feel like we're very hard on ourselves.
Yes.
There are some people that have still not figured out their life at 30. It doesn't mean they won't figure out their life later on. Just keep at it. Don't do nothing.
Keep at doing what? When you don't know your purpose in life,
it will come. Now I know my purpose. I'm very confident and sure what my purpose on this earth is, but it wasn't always like that.
How did you know your purpose?
I just kept at it. I do not just say, oh, my purpose has not come, let I sit down for hours, they watch film.
Do you know that when I came to learn makeup from you, I don't know my purpose. Because like I said, I
But
did
did
not
you
know
sit
that.
at home?
No, I didn't sit at home.
You went out and purpose found you, and God will lead you. God will tell you this is the way walking.
God led me to life, as to be honest, you guys. Because when I left my job, I was just a jobless housewife doing nothing.
You're not a jobless housewife. I want to take a second to appreciate this girl you're saying here. Like, she does the whole mom thing, wife thing, career woman so effortlessly. Like, I'm not going to lie to you.
Wow.
It's one of my, oh God, when I get married and I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm able to balance it out very well. Because I see people that, especially in our fields, once they get married, like they go off the grid. So I just think in my head that it's not easy to navigate. But this auntie does it like a walk in the park. Literally.
You think so?
I've lived with this girl, like lived, like we they sleep the same beds, everything for like a month. So I know what I'm saying. She will wake up the next morning and be all smiles and go to work like nothing. You will not even know. Like, she does it so gracefully and effortlessly.
Thank you. She
doesn't like compliments, but yeah, take your flowers. So someone said, my environment is limiting. I'm so tired. It feels like I'm not growing. Any tips to help? I'm feeling stuck and so unproductive with life. I work from home, but my environment is limiting me and I'm so tired. It feels like I'm not growing. Any tips to help? I'm not gonna lie, when I was living in Asaba, I'm not saying this is not any sub to anybody in Asaba, but like that's just how I felt personally. I always felt like this environment was not pushing me to be the best that I can possibly be. Like I felt limited in that my environment. That's honestly why I left. I just always felt like I was meant for more. This is not where I should be. I just always had that thought in my head, and I did something about it, even though nobody around me was in support of that decision. But I was very convinced in my spirit that this was the way to go. If you feel the same way, then do something about it.
You're not a tree. Move.
Yeah. If a place is toxic for you, leave. You look stunning, thank you. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur? I'm not saying it coming, Do you know when I was younger, I used to say, I can never be a businesswoman. I say that thing, I can't be a businesswoman.
I wanted to be a doctor.
Me too. I wanted to be a pediatric doctor. Please, doctor, what did you study in school? Tell them. You wanted to be a doctor.
Surgery.
Shut up, liar. If you know the ever study, you will not believe it. Tell them.
Guys, I'm a proud farmer.
Do you know, I just really discovered this thing recently. I was like, how am I just hearing this for the first time? I was shook. Farmer to MUA.
I read agricultural science education.
Jesus, education safe.
Yes, no. I'm proud teacher and a proud farmer.
Teach agriculture in secondary school. We are here doing painting.
That's my retirement plan, guys. Don't worry. I'll be a lecturer.
Oh my God, it's so funny how we're like so far from what we wanted to do. Like I studied estate management, and here I am.
What are you estating in makeup?
My sister, do you know that I even worked for like a year, and I just always.
Where did you work?
In a reputable estate firm.
Wow.
I was so excited to go to work in the beginning, but like later on, I just felt like, is this what I'll be doing for the rest of my life? No, I can't. And I've always wanted a job that would allow me flexibility with my time, that I'll be able to be there for my family. Like that's just one thing that has always been very important to me. Like I don't want to be in a job where I cannot even show up for my kids' activities at school, have to take permission from work. I didn't know what exactly it was that I wanted to do yet at that time, but I just knew that what I wanted to do was in my head, but it had not yet existed. This my kind of job was not existing then. YouTube Live, Entrepreneurship Live, it was existing, but like I was not aware of it then. Life just has a way of working.
So I want to say something. You know how, like for me, the reason how I became a makeup artist is because there was no job. So instead of me to sulk and say, oh, I'm looking for work, let me be applying for. mind you, all those films that I applied for before I came to Life Studio, none of them, they didn't even call me back.
Yeah.
None of them said, "Oh, come for interview." Nobody called me for interview. So imagine I was still waiting. I was just there waiting.
While you're waiting, even if jobs will come later on, while you're waiting,
Find
do
something. Yeah, for something.
Find something doing. It will even help you out mentally. Please, how did you move out of your parents' house after NYSC? In case you know Nigeria, NYSC is like a yearly program that every graduate has to undergo before you can work in the labor force here in Nigeria. So what is your advice for someone who needs to move out but there's no finance for it? Guys, let me tell you a little secret that I've never shared. I'm sure my friend Bumi, if she hears this, she will be shocked. But when I decided to leave, I've said this so many times on my channel, but like I've never said this part. But if you're new to my channel, when I wanted to leave Asaba, I'm the firstborn, so I was the first person to leave the nest. I grew up very caged, very sheltered. Like my parents didn't used to let us go out, mingle with people and all that. Like I said, I used to be people pleaser. Like my mom cannot tell me to do this and I will not do that. Like I used to do everything that I was told. I was not rebellious at all. And Lagos is not even where I wanted to stay. I always wanted to stay in Abuja. Abuja was my dream.
Wow, are you serious?
Well, I told you.
No.
Abuja was my dream. I always wanted Abuja because I always hated Lagos. I always hated how busy traffic, stressful it was. So for me to now start thinking Lagos, I was like, God, Lagos, really? And you're telling me to go to Lagos, this Lagos that I don't like? God, are you sure it's not Abuja? And then Emeka was changing me, come to Abuja, come and meet us. I even went to Abuja for some time. I was doing shoots with them, Emeka and all that. God kept telling me Lagos. And then I told my parents Lagos, and my parents were like, what? My mommy especially, she was like, no, that you go and spoil in Lagos. Like Lagos is like the big bad city. Lagos is like LA in the US, like it's a big city, you know, and I'm coming from a small place.
Yeah.
So my mommy did not want me to go, and she was not in support of it at all, and she did not even hide it. So like, honestly, when I came to Lagos, your girl did not have money. Do you know, I never even told Bumi. I stayed with my friend Bumi and her husband for like 3 months. And in that 3 months, they were even helping me. We were going on house hunting, searching for house. I did not open my mouth to tell them, but I really did not have the money for it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like, anytime I think about it, I'm like, yeah.
So if I had found a house, how would you have paid for this?
I don't know. I just knew that God said I should come to Lagos.
Wow.
And I'm doing obey before command.
I know.
I came to Lagos and I did not have money. As I just moved to Lagos, I didn't have clients. Nobody knew me here. And the clients that were calling me were back in Delta State, and I was not there to attend to them. It was 3 months. I was just at home. I was really sad, to be very honest with you, because I didn't know what the plan was. I couldn't see where I was going. I just knew that, okay, I've entered the kind of Lagos God that you said I should come. Oh yeah, I don't reach. Oh yeah. Then God said, do a master class. And the first master class I ever had, nobody showed up in Asaba. I've told you before.
I can't remember you telling me.
It was really long time ago. Nobody showed up for the class.
Serious?
Yeah, so one person, I think it was my then ex-boyfriend, that his mom was the one that showed up to support her future daughter-in-law. She not came. She was like, nobody has come. I'm like, I think they are late. I said, okay, I'll go and come back.
Yeah.
She just came to support me, not like she came for the class. So with that experience, when God told me to do master class, I was like, come. I was very scared to do it, but I decided to obey, and I did the class, and the class was full.
In Lagos, that's your first
in Lagos, my first master class in Lagos. I remember I used the Android Joanne anyway. It was my makeup studio I used, and people came for the class. And then after that, I go on Bride from abroad, from YouTube. Someone recommended me from YouTube. And I called on big amounts that I've never charged before.
And they paid.
And the girl not priced me. She paid. Paid for the 2 events. And then she recommended me to someone else, I think her sister-in-law, something. Like, the money just came like, bah, 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 bah. This life, the money was like big money then. What was my rent then? My rent then was 600k. 600k.
Wow.
And I did not have it. And I was staying in a shared apartment. So like my contribution to that shared apartment was 600k. And the money just came with excess. Like this, back to back to back to back. So I don't know why I brought that story up, but like maybe that's just to encourage somebody, or I don't know. So yeah. Thank you, baby, for coming on my channel.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have any last words for my people?
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And my advice is, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, do it well. What is worth doing is worth doing well. And don't forget to pray. Pray for God's grace.
Put God first.
Yes.
Put Him first. Put Him at the very center.
Prayer without work is dead. You can't keep praying, God bless me, and you're not working. What will He bless?
And you need to pray like you don't have any strategy. And you need to strategize like you don't pray.
Yes, true.
Yeah. So yeah. This was a nice video to film with my baby. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell them what to do. Tell them what to do.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.
Come on. And please drop a comment in the comment section below. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye guys.